When James Gunn announced his roster for his Gods and Monsters DC project, the one thing that always stood out for me was the Lanterns TV show, a true detective style TV show, traditional HBO. That is a win automatically, guys. If you put that down on the table, it's a win, 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 win. And this show actually delivers. Grounded, serious, good writing. The acting is impeccable. Kyle and Aaron absolutely deliver. The chemistry between the two just makes this compelling. It's almost like Matthew and Woody in the original season 1 True Detective. Look, guys, this is compelling television. I actually think that DC should have led with this after Superman. This feels more focused and cohesive. Look, I feel like Superman was the platform, jump off, you start the thing. But Supergirl just failed. Supergirl was a massive flop. And I feel like with the roster of characters that you have, why didn't you just lead with this second? They realize that they've made a mistake and they have to fix that very quickly. And I feel like this is setting the tone. This is where you should go. Look, Marvel has its way of doing things, and they do a lot of things on a lighter note. That's why Blade failed. They didn't have the balls to pull off Blade. But then DC operates in a different space because you have HBO on their side. You're able to deliver something with a different level of maturity, something compelling, something that goes in avenues that Marvel can't go. And I do not understand why DC do not. Why don't they just lead into those things, you know? Look, Zack Snyder was dark. Yeah, some of the scenes were dark and it was dark. But this is an opportunity to do things a little different, you know? I'm not saying everything must be grounded because if you look at the Superman movie, it's very cartoony by design. But if you are setting all these guys in the same universe, eventually these guys are going to have to come together. And I feel like this is the right tone. And the one thing that bothers me is, guys, you have Superman, you have Batman. You were supposed to follow up Superman with a Batman movie. If you want to do numbers, it's simple. These are the two biggest names when it comes to comic books, period. And you don't deliver. That's all on you, guys. And I hope the DC universe, Gunn's universe, I hope they don't fail because the thing is just starting. But then you need to make this thing work ASAP. Because Marvel are not playing around. They were supposed to jump on the wagon when Marvel was doing this. But now it seems like Marvel is going this way again, and you fumbled the bag, dude. Why did you fumble the bag? Because Brand New Day is not fumbling the bag, and you guys are fumbling the bag, man. You need to get that Batman movie out ASAP. I mean, hell, if you even do a Batman TV show in this style, it would make for compelling television. Just do something, man. Come on. But one thing I can say about the show, guys, the show is fantastic. Acting, top notch. I would love to see where this goes. There's this whole mystery around the thing. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, but this is compelling television inspired by the greatness of True Detective. That is a win. Do not sleep on the show, guys. If you sleep on the show, it's your own undoing, man.